Hello everybody, so today I will talk about calculus. The topic today is about integration. So now I will show you how to answer. We need to use about integration by trigonometric substitution. So I will put about x equals to 9 over 2 sine t. Because if I put this one go in here, you got about 81 over 4 sine t square. Number 4, we cancel. 81, we can do about factorization. 1 minus sine t square, we change cosine t square, and later that we simplify by the square root. ds you got about 9 over 2 cosine t dt. First derivative of sine t you got about cosine t. So I will put this one go in here and here. ds we change by this one. So this one we have 81 over 4 sine t square. Number 4, we cancel. You got about 81. We can do about factorization. 1 minus sine t square, you got about cosine t square. The square root of this one, you got about 9 cosine t. This one you got about 81 over 4 sine t square. 81 over 4 multiplied by 9 and 9 over 2. And then you got about 6,561 over 8. Cosine t, you got about cosine t square. Now, I will put number 4 over 4 in here. Because I want to create about this one. That's about 2 sine a cosine a equals to sine 2a. So I will put this number 4 go outside. And then this number 4 in here, that's about 2 to the power of 2. So for this one, I can write into 2 sine t, cosine t, everything to the power of 2. This one, you got 6,561 over 32. This one we change by sine 2t. From this one in here. Now we have the second formula. Sine a square equals to 1 minus cosine 2a over number 2. So capital A represent about 2t. If we put this one, you got about 1 minus cosine 4t over 2. And now I will put number 2 go outside. This one you got about 64. The integration of number 1, you got about t. The integration of cosine 4t, you got about 1 over 4 sine 4t. And we put about c. About t, that is about this one. So I will put 9 over 2 go to the left. And you got about 2x over 9 equals to sine t, and you got about t equals to r sine of 2s over 9. And then I will put this one with change for t. And this is the final answer. Now let's go to the next one. We need to use about integration by trigonometric substitution. So I will put about s equals to 13 over 2 secant of t. Because if I put this one gone here, you got about 169 over 4 secant of t square. So we cancel number 4 and number 4. 169, we can do about factorization. Secant of t square minus 1, we change tan t square, and later that we simplify by the square root. Next, we do first the derivative for the both sides, and you got about secant of t tan t dt. First, the derivative of this one, you got this one. So I will put this one gone here and here. The s we change by this one. This one you got about 169 over 4 secant of t square. Similar for this one. Number 4, we cancel. One hundred sixty nine, we can do about factorization. This one you got about tan t square. The square root of this one you got about 13 tan t. Now we need to simplify 13, 169, they cancel. Number 2 and number 4, they cancel by number 2. Secant of t, they cancel. And now, in this situation, we put number 2 in here. Tan t with tan t, you got about tan t square over secant of t. Now, about tan t square, we can change into secant of t square minus 1. So secant of t square divided by secant of t, you got about secant of t. 1 divided by secant of t, you got about cosine t. And now we have the final answer. The integration of secant of t, you got about ln of the absolute value of secant of t plus tan t. The integration of cosine t, you got about sine t. And we put about c in here. About t, that is about this one. So we divide both sides by 13 over 2. And we got about t equal to a secant of 2s over 13. So I will put this one to change for t. secant with arcsecant, you got about 2s over 13. Now, let's go to the next one. This is the final answer. Now, we can use about integration by trigonometric substitution. So I will put about s equals to 1 over 5 sine t. If we put this one gone here, you got about 1 over 25 sine t square. Number 25, we can simplify 1 minus sine t square, we change by cosine t square, and later that we simplify the square root and ds. This one you got about 1 over 5 cosine t dt. So I will put this one gone here and here. ds we change by this one. This one you got about 1 over 25 sine t square. So this one you got about number 1. 1 minus sine t square we change by cosine t square. The square root of this one you got about cosine t. Now we simplify 1 over 5 cosine t. The integration of this one we can change into cosecant of t dt. And you got about negative ln of the absolute value of cosecant of t plus cotan t, and we put about c. About t, that is about this one. So we multiply both sides by number 5. And you got about t equal to r sine of 5s. So I will put this one to change for t. And this is the final answer. This is the end. Thank you for watching.